A giant explosion at a warehouse in the port sent a shockwave through downtown Beirut at about 6 p.m. local time on Tuesday. Videos of the blast posted on the social media showed smoke billowing from the warehouse on the wayfront before a massive explosion produced a dome-shaped cloud engulfed that section of the city center. The force of the blast did tremendous damage to the surroundings, tearing off balconies and shattering windows. It blanketed the city in debris and ash for miles around. The authorities reported that it is not actually a terrorist attack but an accident which happens due to a fire at a warehouse on the city's waterfront ignited a cache of explosive ammonium nitrate that was being stored inside. But it was unclear why the chemical was kept there. As I was already said, it was not a terrorist attack. The Lebanese government is now facing questions about why the explosive chemicals were stored at the port. The Lebanese government haven't said what caused the fire but have said that it wasn't an attack. No one has claimed responsibility for the fire or the explosion. President Trump, however, on Tuesday evening called it a terrible attack and said US military leaders believe the explosion was caused by a bomb of some kind. Lebanon's already fragile economy has deteriorated rapidly amid lockdowns imposed to halt the spread of the coronavirus. The value of the country's currency has plummeted in recent months, and its overtaxed power system has plunged the capital of the Beirut into darkness for hours at a time. The economy is expected to contract at 12% this year, according to the International Monetary Fund. Also, the Lebanon's government was not so strong, and the primary report said that it was the fault from the authorities of the warehouse. As I already said, the massive explosion caused multiple injuries and about more than 50 people killed. Lebanon's healthcare system has been strained by a rising number of coronavirus cases. On Tuesday, about 177 new cases were reported. Many of the Beirut's hospitals were quickly overwhelmed after the blast, owing to the country's poor infrastructure and already strained resources that were devoted to the combating coronavirus. Large protesters erupted in Lebanon in 2019, denouncing government corruption and mismanagement. Protesters took to the streets again in April as the coronavirus and the financial crisis heaped economic pressure on ordinary Lebanese people. Protesters attacked bank buildings as they vented frustration at soaring prices of food and other goods, and what many Lebanese see as a sclerotic political system unwilling to fix the country's problems. Critics of the Lebanese government are now asking how and why the fire-resulting explosion took place. Demands for accountability are likely to grow more intense as Beirut emerges from immediate aftermath of the blast. The only thing we can do is pray. Pray for the one who is suffering from the injuries of the blast. So the country of the Lebanon is moving to a worse situation. If you have your family members or friends staying in Lebanon, just put them a phone call and ask them if they are safe, because that will help them from overcoming that situation. So thank you for watching. I am Sudesh Kumar and you are watching See Here.